All right, hello, Washington Eagles. It is Friday, April 24th. Let's go over words and then we're going to read our story. So we have arrive. I will arrive on Sunday. Plain. I like my biscuits plain, or I saw the buffalo on the plane. Right. You are right. You're correct. And please turn right at the second stop sign. Brave, you are very brave to try something new. Spray, I had to spray my cat to get off the table. Surprise, there was a surprise on my front porch yesterday. Daylight, it will be daylight soon. And train, I had to train my dog to sit. And I had to get on the train to go to the city. Okay, here we go. So, the story we're going to read is about Mae Jemison, and she was an astronaut, so I gave away a little secret. So this is a cool story about a woman, a female astronaut. So here we go. Mae on Board by Cassidy Blackfoot, and let's read about Mae. Mae Jemison had a big problem. She was afraid of high places, but she had to take an elevated train to her dance classes. She climbed up and up and up, and soon she was on the train. Mae's love of dance helped her be brave. She didn't know then that being brave would help her go to space. A dream of space. Mae always wanted to go to space. When she was 5 years old, she told her teacher she wanted to be a scientist. This wish got her teacher's attention. In 1961, many girls had fewer choices than they have now. Few found jobs in science, and she did not know any female astronauts, but Mae was certain of her goal. Mae studied science in college. She also studied languages and African history. Mae decided to become a doctor. After she got her degree, she joined the Peace Corps. With the Peace Corps, she treated sick people in Africa. She helped them stay well. Mae Jemison timeline. 1956, Mae is born on October 17th in Alabama. 1959, her family moves to Chicago. 1973, she goes to Stanford University on scholarship. 1982, she graduates from college and enters the Peace Corps. 1987, Mae enters NASA's astronaut training program. 1992, she flies into space on September 12th aboard the Endeavour. Mae went back to school when she returned to the U.S. She still wanted to visit space. She tried to get into the space program, but she was not chosen. Mae still felt strongly about it. She tried again and was accepted. In 1987, Mae began training to fly in a space shuttle. She finished in 1988. In 1992, she climbed on board a space shuttle. Mae prepares to climb out of her T-38 training jet. Part of Space and the Stars. Mae and 6 others boarded the space shuttle. It took off, and soon they were in space. The shuttle went far from Earth into space. As it climbed, the stars grew brighter and brighter. Mae looked back at Earth. She saw the sea. She thought, I belong up here. She felt like part of space and the stars. The space shuttle lifts off its launch pad at Kennedy Space Center. Mae had to get used to being on the shuttle. It is strange to float in the air. Mae's body would have weak muscles if she did not exercise. Some astronauts ran or biked in space. May liked to jump and dance. When she jumped up, she didn't land right away. She spun around 10 times because she was so light. Dr. Mae Jemison floating in a space lab. But May had work to do on the shuttle. Her job was to run tests on bone cells. She had frogs and frog eggs on board. She watched to see if space changed how they grew. Her study would help others find ways to help sick people. Astronauts Jan Davis and Mae Jemison set up an experiment. After a week, the shuttle returned. May was now the first African American woman astronaut. She was very proud. The Endeavour landed at Kennedy Space Center on September 20th, 1992. These days, Dr. Mae Jemison teaches at universities. She also runs a science camp for children. She looks for ways to make life better for everyone. Dr. Jemison found a way to visit space. Where will she go next? All right, that's one of my favorite stories. Mae Jemison was the first African American woman in space, and she reached that goal. And I want you all to think of some goals that you would like to reach as an adult. Our goals always change sometimes, and that's okay, but that was something that she always wanted to do, and she did it. So it just goes to show she put in hard work, and she got to go to space. So I want you to think about a place that you would like to go or do when you get older, and send me an email, lkelly2@norman.k12.ok.us, and I'd love to hear your ideas. So until next time, have a good weekend. Bye.